got high horsepower, but what has it got? Oh! Got tent and exhaust? That's an estimate. That's all it is. Let's see what you got, D-Rock. We're gonna check out this little website here. Got some Nissan specs right here. Let's look some Maxima. What we got here? We know we got an SE. What's got 255 horsepower engine. A GXC, which has 3 horsepower less. 16 flat. 18 in the 0 to 60. Nope. Oh. I run automatic as well. Not all internet sites are truthful. Blooka blooka blow! Look where I get my torque. Very early in the RPM range. Oh! My bad. My bad. You wanna check that shit out? Let's check that shit out, D-Rock. Cause you never hang with me cause you're too scared to see this motherfucking engine, aren't you? Let's load this shit up. Damn. Someone gonna start that? Oh, is that me? Oh! Again. Hear that? Give me some revs. Oh, too fast. Loaded the internet down. Is that fast? Damn! Oh! You feel that? Feel that, D-Rock? Come on now. Damn. See them engine mods? Bolt-on mods are hard to do for this engine. And I still got that done. Oh, that transmission rebuilt cost me $1,400. It's hard to find the upper strut tower bar for the car as well. So I run a little bit slower than this car too. Over than a quarter of a second. This isn't exactly a race to put up against what D-Rock runs, but it's to show what a Duster can hold its own against a manual import. He's all about imports, and look at our automatic stomping on a manual import with higher horsepower. The second run, the guy jumps the gun and still tramps on it a bit. But look at his mod list.
3, 2, 1.
Taking him in fourth. All the mods were done on my own. It was not modded when I got it. Bam! Look what I acquired. A donor engine. The cam I can get reground. Oh! My bad. A performance company that also does up the heads. This is probably a better step than going turbo with these engines because they would run on 7 psi. Getting the heads done would probably be cheaper and run better horsepower per dollar spent.
She made a comment that she was going to watch the car, but it was obvious that she meant it. The car didn't get taken because of it, so we decided to...
Take a look at some of their cars.
How you doing, man? I'm Detective O'Hare with the Atlanta Police. This is investigative office.
Okay, how you doing? I'm doing fine, just passed. Well, the reason why we're out here because the car was left in front of your house. Then y'all must have been looking for it. Oh, we were watching the car. Oh.
What we're doing is we're out here running a fake...
Bobble struts will not be used because I run a manual.
To test people. Okay, we watched what you did. We heard everything you said. It's great to see that.
So what made you want to watch the car? I'm in the neighborhood deputy over now. And I didn't want nobody to steal it.
Ah, the head porting that will be done. Remove casting port line from runners, reshape and smooth the bowl, smooth the short side radius, polish exhaust ports, check for flatness and new valve guide seals, which is actually the big problems why they leak oil. The valve seals drop in.
Ms. Sparks, thank you very much. Take care of yourself.
Stage 2, tune your setup and desired peak horsepower and RPM, which probably I'd want more mid-range RPM pull. Epoxy use and resize the reshape port. Stage 3 usually consists of certain customized things done, which I'm going to want those 3.3 liter LS or 3.3 liter springs and LS1 retainers. I could also send my 58mm throttle body to get ported, or one of my 3 52mm bodies. 52mm throttle bodies. Also will have a lower intake manifold piece to get ported, which I only run the upper one. And that's to gain about 3 to 5 horsepower. For some of the turbo headers, if I go hardcore with my exhaust. And if I take the heads, here are some of the graphs of going from stock to aftermarket porting. The blue line represents the stock and the red represents the aftermarket job. The head porting is a result of between 18 to 22 horsepower and about 20 pounds to about 33 pounds of torque. So 52mm throttle bodies we found in junkyards, but out of most late 80s caravans you also find in Crush 33s or 90s. Doesn't matter because I had a 52. I have 3 52s, but now I'm running a 58. Mod's already done. Plenum spacers. The number of people have made these ranging thickness of a half inch to an inch, but you can't run them on P bodies, which I have a P body, so I can't run them because my intake's already hit my hood. Cold air intake. I don't make mine. I have a warm air intake, so I have better passing power instead of off the line power, even though off the line power is better. I can't put a poly motor mount because I don't have a manual transmission.
What you're about to see will change the way you look at weather. Presenting the revolutionary Rain-X latitude wiper blades. Many traditional wipers have 6 pressure points that can create uneven pressure.
Oh! I don't know where I was drinking there.
My one wiper keeps going.
Magna-Core plug wires are coming in the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Yeah, since we've had it. I replaced one and replaced the other one. But now the way I've replaced them, I can replace them cheaper because the ones I replaced them with, I can rip out the tabs and put them refills. So I can replace them for $4 instead of replacing the whole blade for $12.
What was I going to say about it when I was drunk at this earlier video?
Basically the bane in it.
You can read what I can do. Ditch the AC. You already seen that earlier. New O2 sensor I want to do. Move the coil's been done. Underdrive pulley. That's coming up. Gonna get the fuel rail. I already showed you at the earlier the donor of the van. Adjustable fuel pressure regulator or a new fuel pump. The fuel pump's already been replaced within the past 10 months. So stage 2 is like 70% done. Or stage 1, excuse me. Let's run down a little bit to stage 2 here. Head porting, that's what I want to get done, and the head porting will come with the valve springs. And the cam, I'm going to get an extra cam off that donor core. I can get it reground, or I can get a Mitsubishi Diamante cam. Again, I know D-Rock busts on domestic cars, and one, it says that, I'm going to have to mod with a import, but if I have a Mitsubishi engine,
It seems like this car might be too hot for him.
I can get Diamante pistons. The aluminum flywheel I can't do because I'm running automatic. The Mega Squirt would be my next thing, but after I'd run the fuel rail, but I would need also injectors. Now will come the biggest thing, but I am not too knowledgeable about running Mega Squirt and wiring things like that. Stage 3, go down there would be the turbocharging. I doubt it ever go turbocharging, but I would not need to go turbocharging with all these mods to whoop D-Rock's ass.
Just close the door.
It's fucking up. Yeah.
It looks like he's feeling good about his new cup.
Oh! Check his shit out. Full computer screen rolling. Recent D-plops car. Look at all these build-ups.
Now we got 3 other guys that following her.
Forward drive Mopars. Three O's all around there. Yeah, stage 1. That's what the fuck we need. Build-up guidelines. 3 O's, 3 O's, 3 O's, 3 O's, 3 O's. Oh, loving them V6s. Right there. Oh my god. There's my next mod setting right there. Magnet core wires.
This guy apparently knows a thing or two about stealing cars.
Pretty expensive
But it
there.
doesn't mean he knows how to drive.
Yeah. My suspension is already upgraded for not needed half of these parts. But I'm hearing KYB is better than Monroe.
The team's been sent in the wrong direction.
When I'm running the Monroes in my rear, everyone at Turbo Dodge is raving about KYBs.
Sometimes surveillance officers lose track of what direction we're facing, and they call it outright.
Behind us?
I don't know. The surveillance officer calls north, and all of our resources are going north, but the car's really going south. Never do things. It's close to house, you know, they try to get away.
The rear sway bar would be a great upgrade, which is something I don't have
All
yet.
they can do is try to regain visual contact. With the big car now gone, they have no choice but to shut it down.
I don't know if D-Rock is ready for what he has in store of him right now. This is going to terrorize his life. His minima is going to be demolished and be taken for all it's worth if he wants to race for pinks. I will eat his soul alive. When I drive by his car, I will rip the paint off his car more than the paint's peeling off my vehicle. Oh. Let's show you a little treat of what I could have done. D-Rock, I know you talk about knowing everything about cars, but let's see here about my race forums. Who am I? Oh yeah, Red Rocks. Let's go down through my V6 forums. Do that. Page 2. So did you see that underdrive pulley was for sale for those 3.0 V6s, D-Rock? If you can read all these posts. Look, somebody PM'd. And who was the next person to PM about it? It was me, Red Rocks. I missed getting that underdrive pulley. With that underdrive pulley, I could have took your car by 3/4 of a car length at least. But